Hey guys, how are you? This is Babs with Listen to Your Inner You. I posted a video yesterday about a book I was reading. I didn't actually mean that I'm walking away from coaching, although I did pull back a little bit because my ultimate passion is real estate and fix and flips. And I need to follow that because my heart is telling me to. But I'm still here. I'm still coaching, mostly email coaching. I did get rid of my Facebook group, so if you can't find it, it's because I got rid of it. I didn't want to do that anymore because I wanted to be there. If I'm there for you guys, I want to be there all the way. And with the Facebook group, I just felt like it was an obligation, like everyone was expecting something of me. But that was how I felt, right? So I had to get rid of it for my own sake. I'm not even on social media right now. I deleted or deactivated all my accounts because I am doing me. And the reason why that is because everyone is you pushed out, right? And there were some things that were going on in my life where I realized what was going on, and everyone is you pushed out is not just about our thoughts, our beliefs, and what other people push out in what they say and do. It gets down to the most basic of how do you treat yourself? What do you put out there into the universe? What do you show? What do you tell the universe that you do for yourself? Everyone is you pushed out. I mean it. If everyone is us pushed out, why do we always look for the other person to change, to do something? Why do we do all these affirmations around these other people instead of doing us? Everyone is you pushed out means get your shit straight. Get your belief system in order so that you don't have to do constant affirmations. Stop with the micromanaging of these affirmations. Stop with the affirmations. I rarely use affirmations, and I still get everything I want. It's because the universe knows what I desire. You just state what you want, it's already here, right? Or it comes, or it will come, or maybe it will never manifest. Then so what? Can you still be happy? Yes. But stop with the constant affirmation shit. It makes you miserable. You know why? Because it makes me miserable. There might be some of you that don't get miserable from constant affirmations. Please keep doing what you're doing. But all the clients that come to me, they're upset about affirmations and they're not working and blah, blah, blah. Everyone is you pushed out goes so much deeper than just affirmations and beliefs. It is what you put out there into the universe, what you put out there into the world about yourself. I had to learn it recently. Meaning, I had to learn how to prioritize myself because what I was putting out there was that I wasn't prioritizing myself. Therefore, people around me weren't prioritizing me. So it goes down to as simple as prioritize yourself. How do you prioritize yourself? Well, how about you figure that out? Do you know that prioritizing yourself means figuring out what you need for your own happiness, what you need for your own self, for your needs, emotional needs, physical needs, and wants. It could be as basic as actually stating to other people how you feel, what you need, what do you need from them, and not just assume they know what you are. Drop expectations is a way of prioritizing yourself because expectations are usually unmet and they make us miserable. I'm not talking about expectations such as you're an employer and you have employees and you expect them to do the work. No, unmet expectations. Look up any article. Because most of our expectations end up being unmet because other people aren't us, right? So why are we expecting them to act like us? Well, I expected them to at least reply to my text message. Why? They're not you. You don't know their reasoning. You don't know what's going on in their head or their life. Maybe they forgot. Maybe you weren't priority at the moment. Maybe they were upset. Maybe they had anxiety. You don't know what's going on. Drop expectations. Prioritize yourself because what you put out there, not just by affirmations and by beliefs and actions, it's actual actions. I mean, how do you present yourself into the universe, into this world? Do you prioritize yourself? I can tell you that you are not prioritizing yourself if you are chasing after any manifestation, especially an SP. And I know because I had to learn it multiple times with guys since I've known manifesting. And even before that, when I didn't know deliberate manifesting, I had to learn that they walk away. When you don't prioritize yourself, they don't prioritize you. Because guess what? They're you pushed out. So if I don't prioritize myself, why would the other person that I want to have in my life, why would they prioritize me? As soon as we drop that need and chasing the other person, chasing the SP and try to get them, I'm not saying drop the SP. I'm not saying don't manifest them back. That is not what I'm saying. I'm saying prioritize yourself and manifest them back. You can actually do both, which goes back to one of my older videos about do the visualizations and then come out of it, or do the affirmation work and then stop and do the rest of your day, do you. And if you're working through a belief, obviously it's a whole different story, because working through beliefs and changing beliefs, you're putting a lot more effort into it. But you know what? Changing your beliefs, that is prioritizing yourself as well, right? So I want you to start prioritizing yourself. If you don't know how, I always recommend watching Veronica Isles' video about 25 days X back. That's all she does. She teaches you how to be you. Go clean out your closet, your house. That's what I've been doing. I've been cleaning out my house. There's certain things you need to do to feel better. I've been reading a ton. I found Jen Sincero. Well, Amy found her and recommended her, and I showed you the other book the other day, and then this one is amazing, and I'm very good with money. But the reason I'm reading it is because why not? Because I can always get better at it, right? But then she the way she writes and says things is really nice, and she has really great money affirmations. So that's why I like her a lot. I wrote all the money affirmations out. I'm trying to find one. I love money because it's the root of so much awesome. Instead of money is the root of all evil, right? So, but all her books are great. She's an amazing writer. And what she says over and over again is know that you have what you want, right? I have another video about that coming out. But again, I want you to prioritize yourself. And if you don't know how to, figure it out, because figuring out how to prioritize yourself is actually part of prioritizing you. And that's what you put out into the universe. Prioritize yourself and others will prioritize you. And see how that changes things with that SP too. Because prioritizing yourself actually also kind of gets rid of that need. So you can actually detach, which also would bring people back. And it's not just about SPs, it's about family and friends and everything. Prioritizing yourself shows the universe you're worth it. Prioritizing yourself means put your foot down, set boundaries. Boundaries are so important. If you don't set boundaries, then you're showing the universe that everyone can walk all over you. That's why, the whole, if you want this one person, but they only currently offer you friends with benefits or whatever, right? Put your foot down and say, no, I'm worth more than that. We didn't do all of this self-worth work to get to the point where they only want friends with benefits. Well, then there's another belief or another story why they don't want to be in a relationship with you. So you'll have to figure that out or email me about it, right? But set the boundaries of saying, no, I want a relationship. Or no, I deserve my whole commission. Or no, I deserve a certain wage. And then trust in the universe that it does take care of you, because it always does. If you think the universe hasn't taken care of you, then you're wrong, because you're still here, you're still alive, you're kicking, you're doing it, you're changing things, you're changing you. The universe is always there for you. God, source, energy, whatever you call it, don't care. It's all the same. It's you, your higher self. Call it what you want. But prioritize yourself and make sure that you are happy. Does chasing another person make you happy? Be honest. I don't think so. I've done it. Makes me miserable, and you know what? It pushes the other person farther away. Chasing your manifestations makes them go away, or it makes them take even longer, or it makes them not show up. So stop chasing and do you, and prioritize yourself and detach and realize you're always taken care of. You're going to be okay no matter what. Do your belief work, change your core beliefs, change other beliefs, change stories that are around you after you've changed the beliefs, do that. That's all prioritizing yourself. Let your emotions out, feel how you feel, but don't dwell on them. And that's also why I like Jen's book, because she explains everything I do and Amy does. So she's amazing. And if you like reading, or I think she's on Audible as well, just read her. I'm telling all of my clients right now to read her, because I am hooked on her books. I love her writing, because it's she swears, she's kind of like me. She swears and she makes up words and is funny and chill and cool and just real. And then she gives really good advice, and she just breaks it down into things, and she talks about beliefs, especially in this one. The first one is the badass book, and this one, you're badass at making money. But this one, she actually cracks down on certain beliefs more than the first book. So yeah, I want you to prioritize yourself, because you're putting that out into the universe. If you have a complaint about your SP or the person you want back or have back, look at what you're doing. What are they portraying right now that upsets you? Because you know what? That is a reflection of you, probably some way or another. It sometimes is as basic as, he doesn't prioritize me, or she doesn't prioritize me. Well, do I prioritize myself? Not really, because I'm chasing them and I'm worried about what they're thinking. I'm worried about what they're doing, why they're not doing it, why they're not doing me, right? And I don't mean sex, but why they're not paying attention to me. It's because you're paying more attention to them, and you're showing the universe that the other person is more important than you are. No one is more important than you are. And I don't have kids. You can yell at me all you want. You can think she doesn't know anything. You know, I've had stepkids. I have had smaller siblings. I love children. I've always been around them. But I can also see the people that get hung up on just doing everything on the kids. Yes, kids are codependent because they're children, right? But you always have to take care of yourself as a parent before you can take care of anyone else. And I see the parents that burn out and just say, I do everything for them and they don't do it back and they walk all over me. It's because you're not putting down boundaries. You're not putting down your foot. You have to take care of yourself. And that could be as simple as put down boundaries. Prioritize yourself. Get a 5-minute nap when your child naps. Anything. Put makeup on. Take a shower. Do your hair. Anything that prioritizes you. And you know what? You will get it back from the universe. And again, your children and your husband and your wife, they're all your universe as well, right? They will pay it back to you. Oh my God. The universe always, always, always rewards us for doing us. So I mean it. Prioritize yourself. That's why this video is like 15 minutes long. I want you to prioritize yourself. Even if you have 5 children and you feel like you can't, find something that takes maybe 1 minute a day to prioritize yourself, because that 1 minute will come back tenfold, 20-fold. That's it. You don't have to put a lot into it. Just don't put all your energy into other people, because as soon as you take your energy even off your children a little bit, they stop walking all over you. They might get a little less needy. They might do their own thing. They might learn something. And you can chill just a little bit, even if it's 5 minutes a day. I'm not saying do it all day, every day, and ignore your kids. No, they're codependent on you. I know that. Just prioritize yourself somehow or another, a little bit every single day. Because if you don't, that's when you get walked over. All over by the universe, by the people around you. That's what happens. I have seen it way too many times. There are way too many parents that make their family everything and will do absolutely everything. Yes, as you should. Absolutely. But you still have to do you, because you are more important. Because if you don't take care of yourself, you will burn out. And then you will get that reflected back from everyone else in whatever ways. So, I mean, that's why I'm not a full-time coach. That's why I'm here sharing videos and doing stuff and just being in here and there, because I'm doing me. And doing me means following my heart with real estate, following my heart with fix and flips, following my heart with working through whatever habits I have to work through that I hate about myself, core beliefs, all of that, right? So I'm doing me, and I'm pulling back from you guys, and you should do the same thing. I'm still here. You're still here. No one hates you for it. Everyone actually appreciates when you voice what you want, especially for women. It's very common for women to not say what they want or feel and what they need. Voice what you want. Voice what you need. Even if you're scared. The more scared you're about voicing what you want and need, the more you should do it, because the more fears we have around something means this is the way to go. Go this way. You're supposed to do this. So voice what you want and need to your partner, to your children, to anyone around you. And then also just take care of yourself, because you're putting that out and they're giving it back to you. When you put out there that you're not priority, meaning you take care of everyone else first all the time and don't put any energy into you, then they're putting that back into you. They're not prioritizing you and they're not appreciating you. You have to appreciate yourself. You have to love yourself. That's look back to the basic of I am loved, I am worthy, I'm deserving. That's even these self-affirmations of how amazing you are and I'm such a great mom or a pet owner or whatever, right? That's prioritizing yourself, and you will get that reflected back all the time. Prioritize yourself. That is the video for today. Have a great day.